Alright, so I'm going to start off with the behemoth Lego sets that I built. This Disney castle, as it stands right now, is the most piece Lego set that I have built. It's 4,080 pieces. It's pretty cool looking. It's obviously the Princess Castle, Magic Kingdom Castle, whatever you guys want to call it. You know, it's the Disney Princess Castle. What's pretty neat about it is that if you say if you're done building it, you want it to move to like a new spot in your house, you know, to showcase it to people that come over, friends, family. You can actually kind of pull this apart in, I want to say 3 pieces. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you're crazy enough and you're careful enough, you can probably, you know, move this to another spot on one whole piece. But you know, you can actually kind of, I want to say, you can see how you can actually kind of like pull this piece apart, pull it apart, take this bottom half, move it where you want to go, and then take this other half. I know this one part of the tower kind of comes out and kind of place it where you want. So that's as it may stand right now, that is the most amount of piece build that I have done so far. Now, as you know, if you've been tuning in and watching the videos and or the streams of me doing the Lego Titanic building set that I have, that will pretty much overpower or overtower how many pieces I have done so far. This here is the Lego Man Batwing. When I saw it, I wanted it. It's super cool. What is cool about it, obviously I'm not gonna fiddle with it or anything, is that there is a part in this that they make you put together that you can kind of put, like, if you want it like on your wall. You know, if you want like a nice Lego set that is a wall piece, this is the build for you. It's really, really, really neat. Alright, so for any car enthusiast here, this is the Bugatti Chiron. This is my first one I want to call behemoth Lego set that I have done. Very well in depth. A lot of components put into mind. I can tell you right now, the passion that Lego designers, when an engineer of a car or anything starts putting together a Lego build, to put on the market, they truly care about their Lego build. I mean, the detail in this, the detailing in that, and the detailing in this. This is my first one I've gotten. It's really cool. It's considered maybe these 3 to be the most, these 3 here, the Lego Batman wing, the Batwing 1989 Batwing, that Batman flies in, the Bugatti Chiron, Magic Castle, probably considered, especially by my family, some of the coolest sets that I had built. Alright, so next, and just as of recently that I got done doing, this is a Home Alone set. Now, it does open up. Let me just show you guys. See, it opens up. Pretty much, you can see, pretty much it's got a little bit of the scenery from the movie and everything. And actually, kind of a cool fun fact is this house is actually legit. It's real. I think it's located somewhere in Cleveland, Ohio. I could be wrong. I'm a video buff to a degree, but not that much. I know some things about some movies, but not much. But yeah, here's some of the scenery. Here's some of the here's part of the basement or attic. Sorry, not perfect here. That Kevin got punished to go sleep with. I think he had to go sleep with one of his cousins who had a bedwetting problem. I'm really not too sure on that. One of the other ones that recently I did. I know the poor guy's kind of stuffed back here. Is R2-D2. I almost called him C3PO, but his name is R2-D2. He's really neat. He's mostly hollow on the inside. When I build him, you kind of put a lot of Technic together. It's almost like it's a skeleton, and almost everything you see here is kind of like an outer shell. Other than this is kind of mostly, stock. You need to kind of put the pieces together. Alright, so next, let's see. Talk about Mr. Yoda here. Mr. Yoda, he is, I know the dude likes to speak backwards, but you get the point. Got a lightsaber. I got him a couple years ago. And then obviously here's his younger self, the the meme man himself. Everyone knows him. Everyone makes memes off of him. But this is Baby Yoda. I think this little sphere that he's holding, I believe it's falling apart, but nope, it's not. But yeah, he was neat. And here he is. Here's a little action figure. You know, the Calm the Child, or I don't know. I know he's got a special name from the show, from The Mandalorian. So if any of you guys know, inform me. With some trends, I don't exactly stay up to date, other than that he is just kind of, he is just memed all over the place. All right, so here's another piece of Disney architecture piece is the Disneyland or Walt Disney World train station with the train tracks. This is something I kind of wanted to put together. What's cool about him, and I'm not going to show it off now, is that this train here, you download an app, and the app will connect due to some button. I think it's right. I don't care. To show off if he can move. Obviously, I'm cluttered, as you guys can tell, full of Legos. But obviously, you put the whole train tracks together, and he'll just spin. And so yeah, that's kind of cool. It takes you. You got to download an app, and yeah. So if you guys are ever so curious, there is one Lego set that did start all, and it was this. It was the United States Capitol building. Now, every year, my parents ask me, Michael, what do you want for Christmas? Now, I'm older. I work my own job. If I got money, if I see something I want, I go and I get it. But my parents, they always care about giving us a Christmas. And I always tell them, just get us clothes, surprise us, who knows? That's what I say. Whether my brother, that's none of my business. So I told my mom, me and my mom were out, and my mom goes, Michael, what do you want for Christmas? And I go, you know what, Mom? I go, no, give me a Lego set. Don't get me, anything too small. Get me a Lego set. Well, lo and behold, this right here is what started off the hobby. When I was building this Lego set, I noticed how much I enjoyed the United States Capitol. If you guys decide to ever visit my channel, and if you guys see on the banner of my channel, this United States Capitol, this is what started it all off. And I completely enjoyed every single minute of me doing it. And obviously, as you can tell, this is very minimal to what I have so far. I've clearly enjoyed doing this. So this year was actually my second Lego set next to this. It's kind of like a bulldozer with a scooper. I'm really not too sure. Obviously, you don't see any stickers because I wasn't a fan of putting stickers on my Lego sets because, as I say, you only have one chance to put them on and make it look perfect. If you screw it up, you may have a second chance. Really not too sure. But, there's no stickers on this. I think it's like a Toyota or Chevy Tahoe thing or something. I'm really not too sure. But this was my second Lego set that I've done. Now, these are these little doodads, like I said. Your local Lego store that you may have in the area, if you want to go and you want to spend a certain chunk of money, they are nice enough to give you free little sets. And, they're not big, they're not extraordinarily huge, but you can kind of tell what they give you. It's not bad. It's pretty, actually kind of nice because they understand, we're giving you something for free, which is great. All right, so now we're gonna take you over here to this work desk here. This is the Y-Wing from Star Wars. This is obviously from a fighting scene from Star Wars. This is Darth Vader, obviously. This is the Stormtrooper, as you may know. This is D-0 or D-O, or however the heck you guys want to call it. His head pivots and turns. Actually, there's some kind of knob I turn, and his head will spin and turn. Here's a little Batman car, and it's a Batmobile from, let's see here, 1966. So I wasn't even thought twice about, way before I even existed. Here is another Lego scene, another Star Wars Lego set. It's, I don't know, obviously there's another little Baby Yoda minifig. Here's another Lego set. I don't know what it is. Obviously I'm not up to date on most of the Star Wars sets, but yeah, you get the point. Here's another little doodad that you kind of get, you know, for spending a certain amount of money at the Lego store. Obviously, it's just small little. Actually, I think I got it separated from this little home over here. Actually, same ordeal. You know, if you spend a certain amount of money, they kind of give you something for free, which is pretty cool. Another one I kind of got for free for spending a certain amount of money. I think it shoots little barrels out. It's some kind of like ghost set. I think they have some kind of like cool ghostly, superhero-ish kind of Lego set. Here's like a monster truck looking set. Here is an AT-AT. Listen, whatever the heck you want to call it that, but that's what it is. Obviously, it comes with a little shooter, the little cannon that you can shoot. Makes them fall over. This is New York City. These are 2 cars, yet again. I think this was like my 3rd one I'd done. Yet again, I wasn't really into the sticker thing. You know, you only had one chance to screw up, and then it didn't probably look all that great. And then, as you can tell, I just recently did this one, and obviously at this point, I'm kind of into, you know, putting in the stickers and making it look good and cool to display and everything. Obviously, this is my, I don't know what, it's some kind of, I want to call him, I don't know, some villain from Star Wars who flies this, some bad guy, I want to think. The reason why I'm saying that is because of the colors of the set and the Lego pieces that I had to use to build it. I don't know the name of it. If you want to, you know, I don't know, if you're not liking the fact that I don't know the name of it, then I'm sorry. I can tell you, if you guys want to know, I can look the name of it, look the name up of it and tell you, or you know what, Google is all of our friends, is all of our friend. You can probably figure it out for yourself. So yeah, I don't know the name of it. I'm sorry. I apologize. But you know what? It's a cool set. There you go. As we go along here, here's another set. Same situation. I don't know the name of the fighter jet from Star Wars, but yeah. This is Kylo Ren's ship. His wings kind of go up and down. Obviously, there's a knob that you can turn, and his wings will kind of flop back and forth. This I got some time ago, actually. This is Crash Bandicoot, and he's considered a mini Lego set. Now, obviously, I'm not going to touch him. He can't really stand straight. He is a little top heavy, as you can tell. His head's pretty huge. Pretty neat little set when I put them together, but other than that, I got him from my local store, GameStop, you know, from buying the game for the Nintendo Switch, and they go, here, just take this, it's for free. So I was like, okay, cool. This here is a radar for the space station, something that kind of floats in space that kind of gives us all TV and cable to watch, like, you know, Lego Masters, cough, cough. I'm not being on the show, but you get the point. So here's an X-Wing. Obviously, yes, the wings do go up, but obviously I'm not going to bother because he's kind of stuck in this little confined space. Here's another Lego set. I think it's another one I've done yet again very early into my Lego career. Wasn't big into, excuse me, stickers, but obviously, as you can tell, you know, very, very plain looking, but you get the point. Here's another Lego set that's actually, that you guys see, that's actually part of this set. Here's the little things that kind of shoot these little things that you can shoot at and kind of hit, that was kind of at the bottom of the and make them fall over. This piece, I want to say, was on clearance. Is the Great Wall of China. Pretty neat set. Obviously, cool thing I know about the Great Wall of China is that you can see it from space. Now, obviously, you can't see this Wall of China from space, but the actual Wall of China is viewable from space. This here is a Trafalgar Square. Trafalgar Square. I can't speak that. Can't pronounce that correctly. Who's ever been there? Who's ever been to London or England? Not perfect. If you know the legit place of where it's located, then you know. This is from London and or England or whatever place it is. Anyways, this is what it's called, the Trafalgar Square. Pretty neat build. At one point, I gotta say, when I was building this, I was missing a piece. It was a little disappointing, but I got it figured out, got it fixed. Lego sent me the missing pieces, and I got it finished. This here is a Star Wars set. Is from the scene, I want to say from episode 6, where Luke meets Obi-Wan and he learns how to master a sword and learns how to defend himself. And what I'm going to show off next, up to here, this here are all the little minifigs that I've gotten from all the Lego sets that I had built. These are all of them so far, just on a plain gray stud board, and I kind of want to put them in a place where, you know, I can see them, because I think Lego minifigures are actually pretty cool. The reason why they're not really with the pieces is because if I wanted to keep them with the set themselves, try to put them in different spots, and it was just a little, and it would have looked a little weird. So yeah. So overall, that is my Lego build that I have done so far. It's everything I've done. Don't mind the candles and all the books that are stored with this and the little picture there. This is all about Legos. So don't mind any attention to the candles, which I'm doing right now, and the funny looking mouse trap and my other little knickknacks that I have over there. So I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching what I'm doing and watching my streams. And if you guys got any questions about what I do, you know, I do have something I want to share. I'm probably going to share that in the stream that I'm going to do here in a little bit. And I'm going to share, I'm going to share what my next plan is after when I'm done with the Titanic. And we're going to go on from there. I appreciate the people that watch me doing what I do. I enjoy Lego. I enjoy building it. This is a fun hobby that I don't think will ever die off. I think the only way that this will die off is maybe if I do all the Lego sets. But I do have some on my heart that I'm going to share a little bit more on the stream, maybe near towards the end. I appreciate you guys watching, and all right, peace.